With artificial intelligence coming along in the mainstream, especially in music, Google is trying to break grounds even further. Now, Google has actually already had its hand in the artificial intelligence business in music for a while now with their AI Magenta Studio. That studio being compiled of 5 different apps with different purposes. But in order to make all of that work, you already need to have a MIDI file to put in there. And if I'm being honest, it does not work all that well. But it seems that Google is finally starting to expand on more modern AI metas, which by far the most popular method is going to be prompt-based, where you put in some text and it will build off from there. And that is just how Google's new MusicLM app is going to be working. Now, truth be told, it's actually not a whole lot to know about MusicLM quite yet. In fact, it's not even out yet. Not to the public, at least. So in today's video, we'll be going over everything to know about MusicLM. Now, yes, our knowledge and resources on this are pretty limited here, but I do have a few different articles that can help us out. The first one here is going to be on github.io, where they'll be introducing the upcoming product. We introduced MusicLM, a model generating high-fidelity music from text descriptions such as a calm violin melody backed by a distorted guitar riff. MusicLM casts the process of conditional music generation as a hierarchical sequence, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, sequence-to-sequence modeling tasks and generates music at 24 kilohertz. That remains consistent over several minutes. Alright, so this little detail right here is actually very important and what really makes MusicLM different. The problem with a lot of AI nowadays is that it gets very lazy over time. To expand on that a bit further, we're going to be going to audiocypher.com to an article on MusicLM. Now, I'll be reading a small excerpt here, but if you want to look at the entire article, I'll leave it linked down below. Talking all about long generation, consistent musical output over time. This is a lot of the technical stuff over here, which once again, if you want to go read that, there'll be a link down below. Basically, what that means is you'll find that music tends to lose focus and devolve by the end of the clip. So a rap song like Machine Gun Kelly will gradually morph into a more convolved reggae death metal tune. Because it's AI, it doesn't always know when to stop taking inspiration. It doesn't know when it already has something right and it continues to keep on devolving further. Now with MusicLM, it's claimed to be much better in that aspect, especially while keeping it at 24 kilohertz audio quality. Alright, so although the product is not out yet, we do have some demos here from audio generation from rich captions. Rich captions basically being that you're talking to it like a normal person. You're talking to it as if you would be having a normal conversation. For example, over here, the main soundtrack of an arcade game, it is fast-paced and upbeat with a catchy electric guitar riff. The music is repetitive and easy to remember, but with unexpected sounds like cymbal crashes or drum rolls. And now we can hear what it sounds like over here. And that sounds like a classic, like 80s arcade game already. What does this do over here? Playback speed? That's kind of dope. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. God, that's crazy though. Let's try out a different demo over here. A rising synth is playing an arpeggio with a lot of reverb. It is backed by pads, sub-bass line, and soft drums. This song is full of synth sounds, creating a soothing and adventurous atmosphere. It may be playing at a festival during 2 songs for a build-up. It's starting to build up. That one actually impresses me quite a bit here. There's actually like sound gating going on, like there's like a side chain, adding a lot of depth over there. So that was actually very impressive. Like a lot of those effects you can only get by adding plugins to a melody. Okay, so here's the thing about AI, right? Yes, very impressive that it already even has vocals in there at all. At least at this stage of computers and technology, it's impossible to replicate. Everyone's voice is just so intricate, and it's nothing that can ever really be emulated to a perfect degree. Like even here, I don't think she's saying any words. I could be wrong, but I don't think she is. Let's see. Could be a different language that I don't speak. I don't know. It could just be nothing. Okay, R&B and hip hop. Okay, let's see what this one is. Okay, so once again, no idea what they're saying, but the cool thing that I did notice was that there was actually an ad-lib in there, which to me is kind of impressive. You know, it knows that the ad-libs are going to be a part of a hip-hop R&B sort of deal. All right, last demo. Let's try and do something a little bit different here, like a choir singing Gregorian chants, drum machine, okay. Now, one last article to reference over here is going to be TechCrunch.com. Just this right here, the company, fearing the risks, has no immediate plans to release it. One major problem with the rise of artificial intelligence in music is going to be copyright, because not all the time artificial intelligence might not know that it's a copywritten piece of art. I had one more thing to reference over here as well about that exact topic. Yeah, right here. Okay, so in 2020, Jay-Z's record label filed copyright strikes against a YouTube channel, Vocal Synthesis, for using AI to create Jay-Z's cover of songs like Billy Joel's We Don't Start the Fire. Now, YouTube did reinstate them, but artificial intelligence deep-faking music is still murky legal ground. And I'm sure that Google is well aware of that problem and is trying to find some workarounds possibly. I'm not quite sure. I don't work at Google. Again, there's not a whole lot known about it quite yet, other than those demos and the few excerpts that I read. And we're just very limited on our knowledge so far. Hopefully, I'll have even more to share with you guys very soon. And you better believe I'll be checking it out once the final version is released. Even a demo. I wonder if they'll do like a beta sort of deal. Anyway, artificial intelligence is becoming way more prevalent in music right now, and I still think that we're only just in the beginning, meaning it's going to be a lot more relevant. So let me know down below what you guys think about artificial intelligence. If you're for it, against it, going to use it, never going to touch it, anything you guys have any thoughts on artificial intelligence, leave them down below. In a respectful manner, please, okay? It's a very touchy subject, I know, but just respect everyone else's opinion. Okay, so thank you guys so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.